Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode today we're going to replace the waste rail on Angus, the 1977 Mini 1000. So stick around for that. This is the waste rail in the car, and as you can see it's had some botched repairs in the past. We'll put them down to historic repairs. These weren't done by me, may I add. I would imagine that repair was done when the car got painted from orange to red, radiant red I believe that is, a Ford colour. So obviously we can't leave that in the state that it's in, so I'm going to replace it with a new one. Here's the replacement waste rail here, and obviously that will go in there like that. So let's make a start and get this old one cut out. Right, I've just given that a clean back just so that I can see where all the spot welds are to drill them out. I'm obviously going to weld this panel in before I do the quarter panel, that way I know that it's at the exact height it needs to be, rather than guessing. So yeah, I'll get the spot weld drill and we'll start getting them drilled out. Right, that's that more or less undone, and while I was peeling that back there, this fell out. So more catty. So yeah, I've undone all the spot welds where I can see them. Obviously I'll need to cut it along here at the back, and then try and remove that. I'll just remove that with a flap disc, I think, because that doesn't look too clever. There's a hole in it there from where I welded in the brace, but I'll get all that repaired and cleaned up in time. So yeah, let's get this picked off now. Got a little spot weld splitter. It's basically just a thin chisel, and I'll drive that along and unpick all of these. Right, there we go, that's it unpicked, and you can see up there it's not very clever. So what I'll do is I'll cut that off with the grinder, and then I may have to look at that corner in more detail. I don't know if that's been repaired in the past or if that's just how it came out the factory, but it does feel very, very thin. So I'll cut that off and then we'll get a better look at it. Right, that's not as bad as I thought it was. So what I'll do now is I'll get this cleaned up and we'll get rid of that, get it removed. That's that flapped back, and it's not too bad now. Obviously I've got a hole to fill up there, but I'll get into that when the quarter panel's off it, get the copper bar up behind it. But yeah, that's looking good. What I'll do is I'll just clean this back, although this is scrap. I'll just clean it back so there's no sharp edges on it, and that'll let me offer up the new panel to it without anything poking against it. So I'll quickly give that a quick flap disc back. Right, now we've got all this cleaned back, I'll give this a quick trial fit and see how it looks. Go straight into position. Yeah, that's looking really good. That it's touching all the areas it's supposed to touch. So what I'll do, I'll give in here a little coat of weld through primer down. down here as well. Then we'll get this cleaned up so that we know that'll weld okay. So we'll get it cleaned up, coat a weld-free primer on it, and then we'll get it tacked in position. And that'll be another job ticked off the list. That's all the areas where I'm going to be welding clean back. So yeah, that should be okay. Done the same on both sides, top and bottom. So yeah, let's try it in and just make sure that I've got all the areas where I'm going to weld clean back. Right, that looks like it's going to go in there fine. Yeah, that looks good. So what I'll do is I'll get some holes in here punched in it so I can weld it to the back, and we'll get that in. Off camera, I've punched holes in the panel here where it's going to meet the seat back, and given it a coat of weld-through primer. Same with the other side, that's been coated with weld-through primer. So we'll get this clamped in position and get it tacked in. Right, that looks okay. From that side anyway. Yep, it's touching there, all around there. Right, lovely. Stick another couple in, see now we've got them. There we go, that's not going to come off. Right, happy with that. It's touching everywhere it needs to touch. It's in line with the top. So yeah, let's get the welder out. Now I'll get that cleaned back, and that should be that. Right, that's not too bad. I just need to do the same for this side here. Can we see it? Yep, this side here. And that'll be that. Well, that's that panel in, and I have to say, very impressed with it. Really good fit, and yeah, still a little hole here. This hole was in the metal in the panel when I bought it, but I'll weld that up once I cut the quarter panel off. That way I can get a bit of copper bar in behind it, and that will stop me blowing it to smithereens. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with how this has turned out. Still got the repair up there to do. Again, I'll do that once the quarter panel's off, because I'll be able to put my hand in through the back and fill that up. Well, hopefully I can fill it up. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I haven't punched any holes in this along here, because I will be spot welding the waste rail to the new quarter panel when I get round to doing that. Well, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it, and also welcome to all the new subscribers that have joined the channel over the last few weeks. I really appreciate your support. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.